Yes, we're here in Stallingborough today at the Catch training facility just off the A180 in North East Lincolnshire, and we're here because our election debate is being recorded this evening. You can hear that on the radio tomorrow morning at 8:30. But while we're here, finding out a bit about the venue, about what goes on here and the training that goes on here, and with me is John Reynolds. Now, John is Managing Director of Reynolds Training Services. John, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Andy. How are we doing?
Yes, very well, thanks. It's a wonderful facility here, isn't it, I have to say? Lovely building.
Yes, it offers us a lot of scope in terms of the the clients that we have, so the likes of BP and the OPA. Hull University all spend a lot of time at this facility utilising the storage tanks and process units that are here.
So you've got some big clients there, the likes of BP and the University of Hull.
Yes, we have, yeah. So the University of Hull came here partly because of the industry experience that we have within RTS, but also because of the facilities that we can offer them here to the second-year engineering students in terms of the delivery that we can do and the real hands-on experience that they get within the site itself.
Now, you deal with what's called the high-hazard sector, so what is that?
So this is a sector that typically we regulate under what is known as the COMA regulations. So sites that have specific hazards, major accident hazards around the area, and to not only to the people working within the sites, but also from an off-site perspective. And we deliver training into them specifically around process safety. Occupational safety, as well as bringing in our NEBOSH courses and IOSH courses as well to support their own internal training.
So presumably you have to keep up with legislation because it's changed a lot over the years, hasn't it?
Yeah, so take the COMA regulations, for instance. They changed 2 years ago, following a major change within the European regulations, which triggered a change within the UK regulations themselves. That went through a whole host of consultation with industry, and we're now delivering out around those specific regulations themselves.
I think people will be reassured to hear that. I suppose they're driving along the A180, they see the big chemical works and they see the factories, and they might look and think, hope they're safe. But actually, it sounds like it's all based on safety.
It is based on safety. Their core objective is the prevention of major accidents, with a view that if an error does occur, they've got controls in place to mitigate that effectively and efficiently. And the sites that we work with demonstrate that all the time that we're pushing that training through.
So do clients like BP, do they ask you for particular types of training? Do you have to tailor it at all?
Yes, we tailor courses to suit their particular environment. So for the likes of BP, we can deliver that on site for them. But equally, we can bring their delegates here and utilise the facilities here, tailoring it to their specific needs. So we run a course here around bulk operations. We're tailoring that for a client, and we're then tailoring it for another client in a slightly different way, but delivering similar objectives.
And in terms of the industry, I mean, there is a thriving industry here on the south bank of the Humber and across the water. You mentioned BP at Saltend as well, say. So in terms of the future for yourselves, what does the future hold for your company, do you think?
The future holds growth for us, really looking at the high hazard sector itself, but also looking at the service industries that support that sector, and utilising this facility as our backdrop within that delivery process.
All right, good luck for the future. Thank you, John, for your time. Appreciate it. Thank you. John Reynolds, Managing Director of Reynolds Training Services, one of the training providers here at the Catch facility in Stallingborough.